Okay, so if you're a real estate investor, you know your job is finding and closing deals, right? Not becoming a full-time content creator. But you still need those leads. Today, we're going to break down a tool that's built to solve exactly that problem, the Dealflow Content Engine.
Right out of the gate, they hit you with this. Content creation is now for chumps. I mean, that's a pretty bold statement, isn't it? This is the whole idea we're unpacking today. The belief that if you're a serious deal maker, trying to create viral videos is just a massive waste of your time. Let's see how they back that up.
And this slide just lays it all out, the central conflict. On one side, you've got the deal maker, right? You're focused on numbers, negotiations, financing, closing. But then over here, you have the full-time job of a content creator. All the writing, shooting, editing, posting. It's a totally different world. The argument is, when you try to be a master of both, you usually end up being good at neither.
So here's the real gut check. Even if you are making content, is it actually doing its job? The source says most of the content out there just brings in tire kickers. You know who I'm talking about. People who are just kind of curious, not actually motivated to sell. You're just spinning your wheels, talking to people who are never going to move forward. That's the exact opposite of what you need. So what's the fix? Well, this is it. It's not just another generic AI tool. It's a suite of 7 custom GPTs. And here's the really important part. They're trained on thousands of lines of copy that has already worked, that has converted. They are built from the ground up to speak the language of distressed sellers, of tired landlords, people who care about speed and certainty way more than they care about a slick video. You gotta love this line. It's so direct. It just perfectly frames the value. This isn't just a piece of software. It's designed to be a replacement for an entire marketing team. And it zeroes in on the 2 biggest benefits. You get to skip that crazy expensive agency retainer, and you get to avoid all the headaches that come with managing a creative team. And that number, 7, it's not just random. It's there to show you this isn't some one-trick pony. This is a whole toolkit built to cover all your bases. So, what exactly is in this toolkit?
Let's take a look under the hood.
Okay, and this is where it gets really specific. We're not talking about a general writing tool here. We're talking about a TikTok script sniper, a Facebook REI closer, a YouTube authority builder. Each one is a specialist. So instead of a generic post like, thinking of selling, the Facebook tool might spit out something like, landlord in Austin, tired of late rent? We offer a 14-day cash close, no repairs needed. DM me. You see the difference? It speaks directly to a massive pain point and offers a clear, immediate solution. That's the whole game. So they have a trial, of course, but even the way they frame it is based on their philosophy. It's not just risk-free, it's tire-kicker-free. They're literally using the same logic for finding good customers as they teach you to use for finding good sellers.
Now, this is probably the first thing you're wondering, right? Just 2 days? Most software trials are a week, maybe 2 weeks. 48 hours feels really short.
And here's their answer. That short time frame, it's actually a feature, not a bug. The idea is that a serious investor, someone who's ready to go, can jump in and see the value almost immediately. It's just enough time to prove that it works, but not long enough for someone to just grab a bunch of free content and then disappear. It's a filter for action takers.
All right, let's get into some of the tough questions you're probably thinking about right now, because the source material tackles them head on.
And this is the big one, right? With these powerful AI tools available to everyone for free, why would you pay for something like this? It's the most important question they have to answer.
And their answer is just perfect. What a great analogy. It completely captures the idea of using the right tool for the right job. Sure, you could chip away at drywall with a butter knife, but it's going to take forever and make a huge mess. What you really need is a sledgehammer. They're saying their tool is the sledgehammer, already preloaded with the right tone, the right audience knowledge, everything you need to get the job done fast.
Ah, yes, the other classic question, the free trial that asks for a credit card. We've all seen that, and it always makes you pause, right? So what's the deal?
Their explanation is pretty clever. They call it a digital handshake. It's basically a way to verify that you're a real, serious professional, not a bot or someone who just signs up for trial after trial. It's one more filter to make sure the people using the tool are legit.
This is a big one for any busy professional. You might be thinking, great, another complicated piece of software I have to spend weeks learning how to use? Nobody has time for that.
And the answer is refreshingly simple. No, absolutely not. They compare it to sending a text message. If you can do that, you can use this. The whole process is simple. You ask a question, it creates the content. Your only job is copy, paste, and then start talking to the new leads that come in. And so, to wrap it all up, this last line is really the core message of the whole thing. This tool isn't for passive investors. It's for the active ones, the ones who want to stop waiting for deals and start systematically creating them. The big takeaway here is this. The goal is to get you to stop thinking like a content creator and get you back to doing what you actually are, a deal maker.